Yep. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Breakaway Ice Center in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I'm Ryan Savaggio, and thank you for joining me this afternoon for another Wilmington Community Television broadcast of the MIAA Boys Ice Hockey Division IV State Tournament. Today's matchup features two teams that find themselves in the round of 16 after both securing round of 32 shutouts, one of which we saw in this very building just 3 nights ago. We'll start with the away team, number 13 Greenfield, who come into this matchup after an 11-7-1 regular season and fresh off a 4-0 shutout over number 20 Latin Academy Thursday night, and looking to continue their hunt for their school's first state championship since 2008 in their Division 3A days. On the other side, it's number 4 seeded Wilmington, who owned an 11-8-1 record themselves in the regular season and started their playoffs off with a bang Wednesday night, dropping 6 first-period goals on number 29 Tri-County and winning by a final of 6-0. A win tonight will inch them closer to their first state championship since 2013 when they were Division II members. Both of these squads showed their goal-scoring ability and physical prowess in the first round, but only one can advance to the round of 8 for a date with either number 12 Abington or number 5 Winthrop. We'll have the starting lineups, national anthem, and the drop of the puck coming up next. All right, we are back here at Breakaway Ice Center in Tewksbury, just about ready to get underway. We are moments away from the starting lineups. Again, just for a little bit of a recap of that first round, Wilmington advanced on a 6-0 win and Greenfield on a 4-0 win.
For visiting Greenfield at right wing, number 9, Nico Ciano.
Nico Ciano is the starting left wing for Greenfield.
At center, number 7, Sean Bauman.
At center, it is number 7, Sean Bauman.
At left wing, number 6, Luca Ciano.
And at right wing, it is the other Ciano, Luca Ciano. He is number 6.
On defense, number 4, Jack Laurie.
Number 4, Jack Laurie is the opening defenseman on that first line.
Also in defense, number 11, Anson Pruner.
And Anson Pruner is the pairing with Lowry.
In goal, number 30, Ben Johnson.
And in that, it is the sophomore, Ben Johnston, number 30.
The Greenfield head coach is Adam Bouchard.
They are led in by Adam Bouchard.
Number 2 Wildcats. At right wing, number 23, Camden Gray.
At right wing for Wilmington, it is number 23, Camden Gray.
At center, number 18, Isaac Tavares.
At the center position, it's number 18, Isaac Tavares.
At left wing, number 4, Kyle Spencer.
And the left wing is number 4, Kyle Spencer.
On defense, number 19, Tyler Halley.
On defense, it's the freshman, number 19, Tyler Hawley.
Also on defense, number 13, Colin Allard.
And the captain, number 13, Colin Allard, is the number 2 defenseman on that pairing.
In goal, number 30, Cam Thompson.
And in net, it is number 30, Cameron Thompson.
Giovanni.
They are led in by Mark Giovanni.
Mike Sullivan and Kevin Holst.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So as we get ready to go here again, number 13 Greenfield taking on number 4 Wilmington. Just those starting lineups again for you in case you missed them. For the visiting Greenfield Green Wave, it is Nico Ciano on the left side. Centerman in that line is Sean Bowman, and the right wing is Luca Ciano. The defensive pairing, Jack Lowry, the number 1 point getter on that Green Wave team in the regular season. Anson Pruner is his pairing, and the goaltender is Ben Johnston. On the Wilmington side of things, it will be Kyle Spencer, Isaac Tavares, Camden Gray for the forwards. And on defense, Colin Allard, Tyler Hawley, and Cameron Thompson in net. We saw Thompson in net in that first round matchup, but he did not see a lot of action, if I'm being completely honest, so we'll see if he is tested early and often here on that Wilmington side. It was clear if you watched that game, if you were here at the arena watching it, physicality was the name of their game. It led to a lot of goals early on. Again, 6 in the first period. They would win that matchup by that same final of 6-0. Both teams appear ready to go. It will be Tavares and Bowman in the center dot. And we are underway here in the round of 16. Wilmington flies into the zone. That's Tavares, lays a big hit right out of the gate once again. Greenfield comes away with it. Across the penalty boards they go. That's taken back in his own zone by Allard. He goes behind his own net. Looks up through center. He's got a stretch pass that just missed the stick of Gray. And some physicality right out of the gate in the corner. It was Gray that flew to the net with Johnston on the cover. As Wilmington changes out their forwards here. For a wholesale line change here, it will be Archer and Murphy, along with Perrault. There's looks to be a Wilmington penalty on maybe the extracurriculars after the fact. That is Gray who will go to the box. 2 minutes for a roughing is the call, so when So we'll play 5-on-5 here, as it would appear there were 2 penalties on the call. Could not really tell. Again, here at the breakaway ice center, we are above the penalty box. Maybe no penalty. Shot on there is gloved, as that was Nate Anderson who let it go from the blue line. There was a discussion between Wilmington's captain Colin Allard and one of our referees down below us, but did not appear any penalties were called. Face-off is won here by Greenfield, and they will clear it out. That is all the way down. It'll have to be played by Thompson. He'll get it to Bagtaz, looks up, takes a check to move the puck, taken away here by Greenfield. Pass through the slot would not go, intercepted by Archer, and punched back in deep by the Green Wave. Bagtaz will touch up, looks to send it ahead and does. But it's punched back in. Physicality in front of the Wilmington bench. They go all the way around where Archer picks it up. So we did have 2 penalties called for roughing. Number 8, Nolan Pareda, as Wilmington flies in here. That shot sticked aside by Johnston. Played in the corner by Murphy. Looked to go out in front, but that one could not connect. As Wilmington re-ups here, that one in deep, given chase by Tyler. He'll play it around to Beckwith, punches it out, moved it ahead to Massa. He's laid into at the red line. That one punched down, and it will go for an icing. So just to do some house cleaning on that penalty, it would have appeared for Wilmington it was Camden Gray, number 23, and for Greenfield, number 8, Noah Pareda. Both went for roughing penalties after that little scrum after Johnston had tied the puck up. Offensive zone faceoff for the Wildcats is won by the Green Wave and taken back by Bardwell behind his net. He'll push it ahead up the left side, could not connect. Wilmington recovers. That was Cushing who moved it ahead. Taken in by Kavanaugh. Tried to center, but could not. That one punched in, but would not make its way to the net. Now back out through center. Wilmington has it. Cushing will try the right side again, and Kavanaugh will dump it in deep. Johnson will play it behind his own net. Bit of a collision there, but no call. That one's punched back through center and backhanded in by O'Brien. This is Pareto with it. He'll move it around, but not out. And it's dumped back in deep where Bardwell has it. He's pestered there. Big hit by Tavares laid into. Some jousting behind the Greenfield net. Nothing comes of it. Tavares with it. Lays another big hit to free up a puck here. That one thrown through the slot would not go. As they were looking for Cabral, it would appear in front. Greenfield able to clear, and that's going to go down for an icing. As the first man back for Wilmington was the captain, Allard. So it'll be another offensive zone try here for the Wildcats. Good defensive showing so far for both teams, as neither team has really had a lot of room to breathe so far in either offensive zone. Wilmington wins that one back to the point. D to D they go across to Anderson. He looks, throws one on, tipped on, would not go. As Johnston juggled it but was able to come away with another save. That looked to be Spencer in front on the tip for Wilmington. As now Tavares will meet Lucaciano in the face-off dot. That one won back again by Wilmington. Anderson with it. Could not connect on a pass attempt. And now the Green Wave will re-up. Flying through. That one shot on and score! That was Lucaciano. It looked like Thompson got a piece of it, but it finds its way to the back of the net, and at the 12:04 mark of this first period, it was Lucaciano, who had 14 goals in the regular season, was tied for the top point getter on this Green Wave team with Jack Laurie. The number 13 seed strikes first to give them a 1-0 lead. Face off one here by Wilmington. But punched back through the neutral zone. Dumped in here, sticked away by Cushing. He'll give chase. Plays it behind his own net, looks to re-up here. This one's stolen away. We're gonna have a penalty here on Greenfield. That looked to be Bowman who got tangled up, as he will skate off. Excuse me, rather it's Beckwith for an interference. And Wilmington will look to have a very quick chance here to even this game up. It looked to be Ryan Archer who drew that penalty. He was excellent on the penalty kill in that first matchup of the round of 32. Had the shorthanded goal from his own blue line. So his strong postseason play continues. It'll be Tavares in the center dot with Bowman. And it's won by Greenfield and punched out. Where Allard will play it back, look to set up the Wilmington power play. He moves it ahead to Tavares. Tavares pestered there, and that one taken away by Ciano. He will clear all the way down. That was Lucaciano, the goal scorer, moments ago. Allard will try again. Moves it through, finds Tavares. He'll push it back to Allard. Could not connect there as the pass was too far ahead. Good presence by Greenfield in the offensive zone. They intercept here. This one taken back by Laurie. It looks to shot on. That one hit the mask of Thompson. Made the stop, thrown right out in front. Another one is kicked away. Shot attempt there, would not go. A 2-on-1 here for Wilmington Brewing. This one shot on, blockered away by Johnson. A second try is backhanded wide. As that was Peralta who let it go. He had 2 goals in that first round matchup. This one out to the point for Gray. Back to the point it goes. Allard, his shot, looking in front, would not go. Second try is patted away and covered. A couple of big saves there by Johnston with a couple of Wilmington players on the doorstep. But unable to get that one to go. 45 seconds remain on the 2-minute interference penalty for Sean Beckwith. This is O'Brien who will take the offensive zone faceoff for the Wildcats. Kicked around and played by Wilmington. Out to the point it goes for Bagtaz. He'll go across. Into the slot it goes. That one shot wide, as it was Murphy who tried to pick the corner and could not. Bagtaz with it. He'll throw one on, looking for a deflection, but gloved again by Johnston.
Good job, boys. Keep it up.
Good pressure brewing here from Wilmington. But Johnston has seen all of these shots so far and has stood tall. 25 seconds remain on the Wilmington power play. O'Brien in the faceoff dot, wins it back to the point. D to D across it goes. This is Anderson, throws one that went wide. Bagtaz with it, this one down the half wall, taken by Pareda. Moved up the left side where Massa tried to clear, could not. That shot sticked aside by Johnston. And another one thrown on and sticked away. This one cleared all the way down, and that will do it as it's on Thompson. He will cover, as that was Brady Pareda. A little bit of extracurriculars after, and Wilmington's gonna be caught, and now we'll have a penalty coming up on them. Emmerich O'Brien will go to the box. And now Wilmington, who just struck out on that power play attempt, will have to go on the kill themselves. We'll get our first look at Greenfield's power play unit. .9:41 to play in this first period. It was Luca Ciano that opened up the scoring. A bit of a delay for the penalty doors below us. As it'll be Bowman, Luca Ciano, Wade Bardwell, Jack Lowry, and Zronig on this power play. That one shot on, they score! That was Bowman who tied up a loose puck. A quick shot found its way through Cameron Thompson. And 3 seconds into that power play, the Green Wave take a 2-0 lead. Just a bit of tough luck there for the Wildcats as they could not clear the free puck after a stalemate on that faceoff. Bowman found the loose one, was able to put it in the back of the net. Greenfield with it here in their defensive zone. Up the left side, could not connect with the intended target, being the goal scorer, Bowman. This is Anderson that'll move it up the left side, kept in by Greenfield momentarily. Good hit there by Bagtaz, freed that puck up, and now Wilmington a chance to counter. This is Gray moving up the right side. He shoulders off a hit. Tried to center but could not. This one back out to the point momentarily as Bagtaz could not corral it. Anderson with it, he'll move it ahead to Gray. Good defensive presence again by Greenfield to shut off that passing lane. Tavares moves it ahead. Bit of a give and go there, could not connect. It's back out to center where Gray will field it. Good hit there from Beckwith. As a free puck here is played by Voner. He'll go D to D across to Cushing. Back to Voner. He'll move it up the right-hand side. Good pass ahead to Archer. He'll throw one on that went over the net. Played there by Wilmington momentarily. Looking in the slot, could not connect. D to D pass across the blue line. Cushing shot, deflected wide. That was Pareda that got his stick on it. Wilmington still with it behind the Greenfield net. Comes off the half wall, and a shot from Archer would not go. It was shouldered away by Johnston. Cushing runs into the referee there. That gives a chance here for Greenfield. Big hit there, laid into. That was Voner that stopped the Greenfield attempt in its tracks. Green Wave still with it. Wilmington punches it out, pushed back in, and that's going to be an offside, as it was Brady Pareda that played the puck. 7:45 left in this first period. A 2-0 lead for Greenfield. Luciano opened the scoring, and then Sean Bowman 3 seconds into their power play made it a 2-0 game where we currently stand. Face-off won by Wilmington. This is Kavanaugh that plays it on the sidewall. Pushed ahead, dumped in deep by the Wildcats. That's Peralt that gives chase. Play there by Allard. His shot on, deflected, would not go. Puck free behind the Greenfield net. They come away with it. 2-on-2. Good stick there in the defensive zone by Wilmington. It's punched back in deep, no icing, as that was Tyler that was able to get to the red line before dumping that one down. Colin Allard with it. He'll play it up the left-hand side. Good move there by Peralt to free himself up. He'll walk over, try to stick handle again, but could not make it through the second defender.
Let's go forward.
Now it's dumped in again. Wilmington will change their forwards. As Greenfield tries to move it up, intercepted there by Gray. He'll shoulder off a check attempt. Punched around right in front of the penalty box as that free puck comes up. And now Camden Gray a chance. Looks for help. He'll throw one on. That one may have handcuffed Johnston a little bit, but he's able to glove it and get another defensive zone faceoff with 6:24 to play. Wilmington has had a consistent pressure in this first period, but it has been Greenfield who's been able to find the back of the net on a couple of shots. They take it up the ice here, 2-on-2. Good poke check there by Anderson. Stop that dead in its tracks. Gray had it momentarily. It's taken away by Beckwith. He'll dump it in. Up the left side pass, could not connect with Spencer. This one dumped back down for no icing. That puck pinballs out in front. Anderson able to keep it in here. He'll dump it back down looking for Gray. As Greenfield comes away with it, backhanded out. Anderson plays that at the red line. That hit the referee. Trying to dump it in deep. Good move there by Beckwith. Throws a shot. That one kicked away by Anderson. Greenfield comes away with it, out to the point, shot on, hit the post! Would not go, as that was Laurie, their leading goal scorer in the regular season, that had a prime opportunity. This one dumped down where Nate Anderson gives chase. He'll punch it back to Bagtaz. Up it goes to Cabral, and spun back through center. Greenfield with it, they re-up, and that's kicked down in on the backhand. Cushing will push it away momentarily from Ciano. Out to the point it goes. That shot on, sticked away and out of play. Good save there by Thompson, who saw that one all the way, as it was Laurie again who teed one up from that left side. Just over 5 to play in this first period. 2-0 Greenfield leading. As that'll be Sean Bowman on the offensive zone try. As we await the drop of the puck here. Face-off won by Greenfield, out to the point it goes. That one slapped on and went wide, as that was Pruner who tried it. This one pushed back by Tyler momentarily. Wilmington comes away with it. Pass ahead to Archer, could not connect. That's slapped back down where Cushing has it. He'll use the boards to dump it. Archer with it. Tried to stick handle around, but could not get by Pruner. And now he'll move through center. Shoulders off a check attempt from Murphy as they both go for a ride. This one up ahead, taken back in the defensive zone by Logan Tyler. He'll flip it out to center. And now a chance here for Greenfield. That one could not connect, with the intended target being Nico Ciano. Wilmington with it. Peralt throws one that went wide. He had 2 in that opening round matchup. This one off the stick of Cushing, so no icing. He'll play it back behind his own net. Goes across. That will be Kavanaugh who takes it. Had his pocket picked and dumped back in by Laurie. Wilmington with it here. Good stretch pass there. Connects with O'Brien. He flies in. His shot almost found the back of the net, as it was just getting a piece of it was Johnston with the glove. Bouncing puck finds its way to Laurie. He'll move it up ahead to the offensive zone. That shot over the net as it came from Brady Pareda. Backhand try will go up and out of play. So that was Kalinowski who tried to dump it in deep. And it hit a stanchion above us. 3.5 to go in period number 1. So it'll be a defensive zone try here for Wilmington. Tavares and Zronig will meet in the center dot. It's won by Wilmington, played back behind the net by Allard. He'll look to move it ahead, connects with Tavares. 2-on-2 here brewing. He'll take it wide, stick handles around. Good move there by Laurie, but gets the free puck. That one gloved away as a prime chance right on the doorstep. Puck still not tied up. That slap shot would not go, as that was Allard who let the free puck fly. Taken back by Tyler Hawley behind his net. He'll move it up the right side. Good presence there by Greenfield to have Wilmington double back. Stretch pass attempt here, could not connect with Archer. That's punched back down. That one momentarily found Tavares. Good hit there. That was Allard. But that pass attempt would not connect, and it'll be an icing as Noah Pareto will go back and play the puck with 2:35 to go, excuse me. Just a prime chance a second ago for Isaac Tavares, who got the goalie down, but Ben Johnson was able to flex the glove at the last second to keep this a 2-0 game. By far Wilmington's best chance of the period. They win another defensive zone faceoff. That one swung around, but not out, as this is O'Brien with it. Tried to connect with Peralt, who's got a chance to win the foot race, but is cut off there by Pruner. He'll work it back, look for help, and work it up the right side. This is Nico Ciano. Could not dump it in deep. Wilmington comes away with it briefly and punches it back in deep. Johnson plays it behind his net. This is Pruner again with it. He'll try the left side, and it's cleared out. Kicked out momentarily, but Wilmington able to take it back. Anderson goes D to D, moves it up the Wilmington bench, but that pass could not connect. Bagtaz will try the right side. It'll be an offside. No offside. Look at the referee, had the hand up. This is Nate Murphy with it. Tried to go to the point, but could not as he was shouldered off the puck by Luca Ciano. Bit of a stalemate there. Wilmington still with it. This one in the corner, punched back down with Murphy. Tried the backhand in front, that one would not go. Out to the point, Bagtaz with it. He'll throw a shot on that's gloved away, looking for a tip in front. Back to the point, Anderson tried to pass across, but could not connect with what looked to be Peralt in the corner. He'll dump it off, throws a pass in front. Free puck, pinballs around, would not go. But Tavares comes away with it. He surveys, throws one on. That one gloved, looked like it was going high. But Johnston, a wise decision to save that one with the pressure ramping up and under a minute to play in period number 1.
You got 1 minute, boys. Same group back on deck here for these goals. Derek, you're the first to go.
Wilmington has had a couple of these bursts in this first period, but a good net front presence has kept a couple of pucks out of harm's way by Greenfield. They'll re-up here as that's dumped in by Bowman. Allard will move it around. Bit of a miscommunication there by Wilmington. Taken back by Tavares. He'll push it ahead to Gray, who sidestepped the check. Got it back to Tavares. He'll fly the offensive zone, but had his pocket picked. That was Laurie that took it away. Allard with it with 30 to play. He'll move it across as Wilmington flies the offensive zone. Tavares with it. Throws one on. That one gloved away. Archer moves it back to the point. That one low shot looking for a deflection, would not go. A second try from Gray as Tavares able to get it. Gray will dump it back as Wilmington gets Bagtaz back onto the ice. It was a bit of a stick malfunction as we played 5-on-4 for a second. This one pinned to the corner boards by Laurie as we reach the end of the first period. Ciano got the scoring going, and then it was Sean Bowman on the power play. Made it a 2-0 game. That is where we stand after one. All right, back here at Breakaway Ice Center in Tewksbury, Massachusetts for the start of the second period in this round of 16 matchup in the Division IV state tournament between Greenfield and Wilmington. After one, it's Greenfield on top of Wilmington, 2-0 after goals from Ciano and a power play goal from Sean Bowman. Just a reminder before we drop the puck for period number 2, WCTV is powered by Critical Mass Solar and Austin Styffe Mortgage Loan Officer, and WCTV Sports is powered by BMB Training and Development, CMS Plumbing and Heating, Forrest Auto, Frangos, Giovanni's Roast Beef and Pizza Tewksbury, Knowledge Brokers Realty, McGovern Hyundai Route 93, Rocco's Bar and Restaurant, Sarkisian Apparel, and Wilmington Ace Hardware. As we get ready to drop the puck here in this second period, bit of a history lesson. Wilmington in this tournament a season ago entered as the 8th seed. They took down number 25 South Shore Vogue Tech 4-1 in the round of 32, and then fell to number 9 North Reading 6-2 in this round, the Sweet 16. Greenfield on the other side, they entered as the 17th seed, and they fell to number 16 Sandwich 3-2 in double overtime of the round of 32. Go back to 2024, Wilmington entered as the 7th seed. They beat number 26 Fitchburg 4-1 in the round of 32, and then lost to number 10 Stoneham 6-0 in the Sweet 16. On the Greenfield side, they entered as the 25th seed and lost to number 8 Martha's Vineyard 10-0 in that round of 32. Even on the scoreboard being 2-0, I would say it was a pretty evenly matched first period. Both teams had excellent chances, and you could even argue Wilmington had the better of the two chances. Just a couple of goals from Greenfield that Cameron Thompson could not corral. We'll see what Wilmington has in store here for period number 2, as it'll be Tavares and Bowman to drop the puck. And the faceoff won by Wilmington. Pushed ahead and back out through center. This is Allard that will give chase. He'll play it. Stretch pass ahead through center. Touch pass there from Tavares. As Gray will have to wait. Tavares jumped the gun and offside there. Wilmington will try to counter. Big hit to start this period. Kyle Spencer. We'll see if the physicality ramps up. That was Wilmington's bread and butter in that round of 32 matchup against Tri-County. This one's all the way down. It'll be played by Lowry. He'll swing it around to Nico Ciano. Could not connect on the passing attempt there as Wilmington comes away with it. Dumps it in deep. This is played again by Lowry. Head up. They'll move through center. This is Lowry again. He got the return pass from Ciano. Flies the zone. Tried to throw one middle, but it would not go. And now a chance for Wilmington here for a potential odd man rush. 2-on run here. That's Murphy with it. Could not handle the bouncing puck. We'll throw it on anyway, and that one was kicked away by Johnston. Good keep in there momentarily by Wilmington. And a good pressure from Nate Murphy frees the puck up for Archer. They'll go to the corner boards. This is played by Murphy. Looks middle. Could not connect, as it was McGilvray who had an attempt. Look at the end boards and knocked out. This will go all the way down. No icing. As they say, it scraped the skates of Bagtaz. Anderson will play it. Ahead to Archer. Goes 1 against 4. Throws one on. That's gloved and held on to by Johnston. Said it in that first period, while Wilmington's pressure has been consistent, they really haven't had a ton of space to breathe, as there's been at least 1 or 2 Greenfield defenders, it seems like, all over every white jersey so far tonight. Wilmington wins this faceoff. Kavanaugh with it behind the net. Tries to push it around, but he's cut off. That's taken by Greenfield, pushed up the left side on an attempt for Beckwith. He'll go into the end boards with Cushing. As Cushing flings it around to Peralt. He'll backhand that one. Moved up there by O'Brien. He'll work on his backhand. Through it middle, but no one home in the slot. Out to the point to Voner. He'll throw one deflected wide. It's a prime chance there for Wilmington, went by the wayside. Peralt has this one. He'll work off a checking attempt. Dumps it cross corner and gives chase. Tyler plays it ahead, not out. Good pinch there by Wilmington. Deflected. There they score! It looked to be Mason Voner who threw it on, and then Peralt, the 2 goals in the first game, has one here this afternoon to cut the Wilmington deficit to 1. You could tell Wilmington was looking to set up the deflections in front after a first couple of attempts. That time they finally connect. And we have a 2-1 hockey game with 12:22 to play in period number 2. Good start for Wilmington in this period. Definitely an uptick in net front presence, and it pays off with that goal. This is Allard who will work through center. He'll dump in on the backhand, taken away by Laurie. Could not connect, as that will go all the way down where it's played by Camden Gray for an icing.
Don't try to do too much. Play within yourself, right? Getting done is a key.
Tavares to take this offensive zone face-off against Bowman. Wilmington wins it. Out to the point. That shot on by Hawley was gloved away by Johnston. Same 2 centermen for this face-off. They'll try from the other face-off dot. Tavares was excellent in that round of 32 game at the face-off. That one thrown on and gloved again. That was Camden Gray that cut across and threw a fluttering puck that would not go. Third time's a charm, and it's 1 again here by Wilmington. That one deflected wide. Tavares in the face-off dot got a stick on it on the shot attempt from Allard. Cleared up the boards by Nico Ciano, but could not connect, and it'll be another icing as Greenfield starting to feel the pressure from Wilmington, who will get a 3rd straight offensive zone face-off with under 12 to play. Greenfield will change out the forwards. Wilmington will stick with that Tavares line that is up their pressure since the goal score. Tavares wins it again to the point. That one thrown on, kicked away by Johnston. And played back by Greenfield. They'll enter the offensive zone. Good stick lift from behind from Tavares. Freed that puck up as Zronic was looking to let one go from the blue line. Anderson comes away with it. Connects there momentarily with Tavares. That one thrown into the Wilmington bench on a clearing try from Noah Pareda. Everyone seems to be okay down there, including one of our officials. And because of the errant clear, Wilmington will get another offensive zone face-off try. This will be Peralt, the goal scorer, opposed by Zronic in the face-off dot. And Peralt wins it back to the point. Cushing with it. He punches it down deep. Zronic will swing that one around his defensive zone. Good pinch there from Wilmington. Keeps that puck in deep. Looking middle. That one right on the doorstep by Peralt. Would not get that one to go. Pushes it back down deep where O'Brien gives chase. Greenfield to it first and out. Peralt will play that one back in the defensive zone for Wilmington. Back to Peralt. Tried to connect with Kavanaugh, but could not get that one to go. And now Pruner will dump it cross corner. That'll be another icing on the green wave. You get the feeling with all these icings, and again, the pressure has definitely ticked up from the Wildcats here, that the green wave might just be in survival mode right now, as the passing has not been as crisp as it was in that first period. They win a defensive zone face-off here, backhanded by Laurie. Momentarily taken away by Lucasiano. He's got the puck now, but Wilmington able to keep it in deep momentarily. This one played back through center. Perrault, good pass there to Kavanaugh, frees up a 2-on-1 attempt. Pass across, they score! Some extracurriculars after the fact, as Emmerich O'Brien got a beautiful cross-crease pass from Jonathan Kavanaugh. And just like that, Wilmington is right back in this game. We are tied at 2. We'll see if anything comes after that goal, as O'Brien in the middle of a celebration was run into. It would appear that was going to be labeled as incidental contact. It looked like it was. And Wilmington on these last 2 goals, you can tell going back to their bread and butter that was successful in that first game. We are actually going to have a penalty. They will hit Jack Lowry with one, and it looked to be him that laid the hit on O'Brien after the whistle. Again, with the penalty boxes below us, we did not see what the call was. If I had to guess, it may have been a rough, but Wilmington will get a power play here and look to set it up. Tried to swing it middle. That was Perrault trying to connect with Archer, but could not. Archer keeps it in here momentarily. Perrault, slap pass, they score! Well, it was the Green Wave that scored quickly on their first power play attempt in the first. Wilmington, a blink and you'll miss goal here. And just like that, from 2-0 down to start this period, just over 10 minutes to play, they lead 3-2. Face-off 1 here. Wilmington now leading 3-2. 3 very quick goals. Reminiscent of that round of 32 6-goal output in the first period. And they continue the pressure here. This is Gray with it. He'll throw one that never made its way through, but able to stay with the puck. Tavares credited with that 3rd goal on an excellent pass across from Perrault. Big hit there, as that was Bagtaz that put his man down. He'll play in a stalemate behind the net. Tavares comes to the rescue, but Wilmington could not clear. Shot from the point, never made its way through, as Tavares was right in front of that one. He'll clear it down for an icing. As Tavares hunched over, he got the brunt of that shot from the point. Doing a little bit of everything in these last couple minutes is number 18 for the Wildcats. Had the goal, made a nice block on that shot attempt, and then cleared that puck down for an icing. As it'll be Zronik in the face-off dot, offensive zone try, opposed by Murphy, and the Wildcats come away with it. Archer stepped into there on a good hit from Beckwith. Free puck is played by Massa. He stepped into on a hit there by Murphy. They play on as Cushing has this one. High lob out to center. Takes a funny bounce as it had Archer if that puck stayed flat. Stalemate in front of the Greenfield bench is popped up. And they'll take it back through center. This is Lowry with it. Shut off there on a attempt to go to the front of the net. Cushing drops that one off. And this is Archer with it. Good move through center, frees himself up to get it across to Murphy. Murphy looking for Archer as that pass just ahead of him as the net will come off its pegs. Archer is down behind the net as he went in awkward to the boards on a sprawling attempt to tip that puck in. It was Noah Pareda who took out his own net. Everyone appears to be fine, and we'll have an offensive zone try for Wilmington here with 8:22 to play. Peralt in the faceoff dot. He wins that faceoff back to Holly. Shot from the point. Pinballs around, would not go. Second try effort, and another stop by Johnston with a couple of Wildcats on the doorstep. It looked to be Kavanaugh and Peralt trying to free that puck up. Now Johnston appears to be double over a little bit. Referees will check on him, and he appears to be okay as he went sprawling for that loose puck. Peralt and Kalinowski to take that face off. It's won by Wilmington. Peralt able to step through, could not get it back to the point. Clearing attempt would not go. This one does find its way to Allard. He stick handles around his man. Nice move. Frees himself up, walks down the slot. Tipped would not go as Peralt was on the doorstep. Pushed back to the point. Holly's try tipped around over the net. That was Kavanaugh on the doorstep. Peralt with it. He'll move it to O'Brien. O'Brien punches that one to Holly. Holly goes across looking for Allard, but jumped his stick. That one pushed back down. O'Brien with it, comes off the half wall. Leaves it, back to the point to Allard. He surveys, shot, never made its way through as it hit a couple of bodies in front. As this is Pruner with it, he'll step over the blue line and throw one wide. As that'll hop up out of play with 7:23 to go. Full changes for both teams. Looks to be, Tavares in the faceoff dot for Wilmington. He'll be opposed by Luca Ciano. And it's won again by Tavares. Up ahead to Gray. He'll work it up the right side under us. Moved it ahead to Tavares. Good job to free himself up. He looks middle, throws one on. That was sticked away by Lowry. Now he re-ups on the left side, looks for help, cuts to the middle. That one kicked away as that was Anderson that got in front of that one. And he steps in front of another one. Greenfield still with it. This one tried to connect with Massa, but he will backhand down. No icing is the call. Wilmington with it behind their net. Tried to connect through center, but that pass would not go, and it'll be a rare Wilmington icing with 6.5 to play in period number 2. You wonder if the game plan in the intermission was simplified for Wilmington, as they've gotten back to just getting bodies in front of shots. This is Lowry with it. He'll throw one on. Speaking of a body in front, that one would not go as it looked to hit Zronig in front. Good keep in here by Greenfield. That one deflected wide as it was Beckwith on the doorstep. Around it goes. Zronig with it. He'll throw a low shot. That one kicked out. Hit another Wilmington body in front. Delayed offsides here as Wilmington plays it. This is Cushing with it. He'll move it ahead to McGillivray. Through center they go. Archer with it. Big open ice hit there as Archer is down and staying down. It was Archer that went in awkwardly to the end boards when the Green Wave net came off its peg, so you wonder if he's still feeling that collision a little bit as he's able to skate off and make his way back to the Wilmington bench. So we'll have a center dot face-off here with Peralt and Kalinowski. Wilmington takes it back in their defensive zone. This is Allard with it. He'll move it ahead. Try to connect up the ice with Peralt. Able to get that loose puck, and another big hit there. That was Pruner who laid it on Peralt. Pass attempt there to Pareda, could not connect. Back in deep it goes. And Pruner will touch it up for Greenfield. Could not connect on that pass attempt. Wilmington with it. That one finds its way to Johnston on a bouncing puck. Good forecheck there, though, by Allard. He keeps, looks to the point, and connects. Back to Allard. Across. Peralt walks down. That one deflected, would not go. Now Greenfield could not start their rush. Allard works his way up the left-hand side. Dumps that one in deep. Shoulders off a check attempt there. As it's played in the corner momentarily and finds its way to Pareda. Big hit there below us as that's dumped back in deep. This is Noah Pareda who will flip it into the Wilmington corner. Comes away with the loose puck momentarily and kept in there by Ciano. Wilmington still with it. 2-on-2 up the ice. As Tavares went 1-against-1, was shouldered off nicely there by Laurie. Greenfield can't clear. This one right into the slot. That shot would not get away as Tavares had a backhand try that he couldn't get a whole lot on. That shot deflected wide from the point. This one comes right out to Anderson. He's with it. His low shot looking for a deflection. That one would not go as it was Tavares that deflected it wide. Good keep in again by Anderson. Punch pass would not go. He's able to move that one down low to Gray momentarily, who rides his man to the corner boards. Puck finds its way right into the blue paint. But Johnston was able to kick it out of harm's way. Bagtaz will go back down to play this one with under 4 to play. Goes behind the safety of his own net. Tried to connect, but could not with Spencer. And he's going to play that one through center momentarily. Greenfield comes away with it. This one through center. As it's Archer with it. His shot on, gloved, in and out. Coming to the rescue for Greenfield was Pareda to take that one away as it popped in and out of the glove of Johnston. Up ahead it goes. This is Laurie. He looks to center, threw one on that found its way to Cameron Thompson. He will cover. And a defensive zone face-off with 3:01 to go for the Wildcats. Offensive zone try for Greenfield. It'll be Zronig in the face-off dot. But won by Wilmington. Looked to be Peralt that won that one. Kavanaugh takes it, drops it off for O'Brien. He'll throw one on that went wide. Played up the wall by Pruner. Bit of a stalemate there in the corner. We'll try that one again. That one finds its way out into the slot. Touch pass would not go. And Wilmington re-ups on the counter. That puck finds its way to Pruner. Good forecheck there by Kavanaugh. Out to the point it goes, and it's taken here by Zronik. He flies in the offensive zone, tries to stick handle around Cushing, or could not. We're going to have a penalty here. As it's a cross-check on what looked to be Allard. We'll see if that is who goes. I beg your pardon, that was Voner who will make his way to the box. Or rather, Allard, excuse me. So the Wilmington captain, Colin Allard, will head off on a cross-checking penalty. Again, Greenfield scored 3 seconds into their first power play attempt. It was Bowman that slapped in a loose puck in the faceoff dot. He's out there again to take this one. Wilmington wins it, and a good use of the boards there to clear that one all the way down. Johnston will play it, slow that one down for Laurie, who will look to set it up. Laurie will work his way up the right-hand side. Sticked off there momentarily by Perrault, and that'll be an icing. Good defensive presence there. Set that icing up.
2 minutes for cross-checking at 12:44.
Max, move up. Derek, go to the wall. Max, move up. Stay with him.
The offside sets up this neutral zone faceoff. Won again by Wilmington. Guess who? Tavares in the faceoff dot. And a good clear all the way down there by the Wildcats. This is Bardwell that'll look to set up the power play. Now taken here by Luciano. Good job there by Perrault to step into that passing attempt and take it away momentarily. And now Tavares comes to the rescue, uses the glass, and clears another one down. Bardwell pestered by Perrault, able to work it up the left side where it's played momentarily. Out through center, potential chance here for Greenfield. Worked around behind the net, pass right out in front, would not go. And it's Tavares again who will clear that one. Under a minute to go on the power play for Greenfield. Just over a minute to go in the period. That was Zronic that blew a tire and allows another Wilmington clear. It's played behind the net by Johnson. He hands off to Luciano. Luciano will skate around a couple of Wilmington forecheckers, able to work his way in. Surveys the area off the half wall. Intercepted there by Wilmington, and now potentially a break chance for Archer. Johnson able to get to that one though. Cleared it, just hit the top of the glass. Archer still with it. Lost that one off his stick. Now Ciano, a stretch pass here. Tried to connect it with Pareda, but he could not, and Wilmington able to clear it down again to kill off the remainder of the Allard cross-checking penalty. 15 seconds to go. That one sent all the way back down, no icing. Cushing will backhand it around to Allard, just out of the box. This one out of play, as that was Voner that cleared it, or attempted to clear it. And it found its way into the Greenfield bench. 5.5 to play here in period number 2. Wilmington trailed 2-0 heading into this period. And much like that first matchup against Tri-County, it was a flurry of goals that allowed them to get a 3-2 lead. One final face-off here. That'll be pinned to the end boards. Wisely by Allard, came out momentarily, but no shot attempt for Greenfield. As Wilmington heads into the third with a 3-2 lead in this round of 16 matchup. We are just about ready to get underway for the start of the third period back here at Breakaway Ice Center in a game that currently sees the Wildcats now leading the Green Wave 3-2 after a trio of goals last period from Derek Perrault, Emmerich O'Brien, and a power play goal from Isaac Tavares. Once again, the winner of this matchup will see either number 12 Abington or number 5 Winthrop in the round of 8. Those two teams started at 2 Do not have a score update if that game has gone final to let you know if it will be or which one of those two teams, rather, it will be for either the Wildcats or the Green Wave to play. We will see what Wilmington team comes out for this third period. First period had a lot of chances, but could not find the back of the net. It was a good first period for Ben Johnston, the Green Wave goaltender. That second period, you could definitely tell they took a page out of that Tri-County matchup, being the Wildcats, and up the physicality and up their net front presence. And it, of course, resulted in those 3 goals. A couple of tip-in shots from O'Brien and Tavares gave Wilmington that 3-2 lead that they sit with right now. If you looked at the tail of the tape for these two teams heading into the game, it's kind of been what you might expect. Lucas Ciano was second on the team for Greenfield in goals. He obviously got the scoring going in this one. Sean Bowman, he was third on the team in points with 26. He factored in for their second goal, and it was the usual suspects for Wilmington. Tavares, the team leader in the regular season with 14, gave them the lead. Peralt with 9 in the regular season got the scoring going. And then Emmerich O'Brien was tied for third in goals with Colin Allard and Ryan Archer. They all finished with 6. So it has been the heavy hitters for both these teams so far. A rare face-off loss for Tavares to open this period, but Wilmington does come away with the free puck. It is Tavares in his own zone that'll work it up the right side. That one thrown on by Gray from the red line. Gloved aside by Johnston. Allard able to keep it in. He'll throw one that's deflected. Never made its way through, as that was Pruner who got a stick on it. Big hit to start this period again for Wilmington. That'll be an icing. But it looked to be Tavares that knocked down Nico Ciano right in front of the Greenfield bench. And that is how they started that second period, which of course resulted in the 3 goals. So picking up right where they left off here in period number 3. It'll be a defensive zone face-off for the Wildcats that sees Zronig take it against Murphy, and Murphy wins it. Kicked aside, chance here, 2-on-1. This is how they scored one of their goals in the second period. This one thrown on, they score! That is Murphy that faked the pass, went short side, and got it over the shoulder of Johnston to give Wilmington an early 4-2 lead here in period number 3. Just as I said, that second period started with a big hit, led to a quick goal. This time Tavares laid a big hit, set the tone early, and immediately results in a 4th goal for the Wildcats with 14:21 to play. Face off here, won by Greenfield and taken by Pruner. He'll work over the blue line. That one flutters wide. Try to find a man in front. Lucas Ciano throws a backhander that went wide. Greenfield able to keep it in deep. This is Bowman behind the net. He's pestered off the puck by Peralt. Peralt will backhand one middle. That's Kavanaugh with it. He'll throw one on. Blockered up in the air. Free puck right out in front, but it's cleaned up by Greenfield. That's Lucas Ciano with it. Pestered there by Kavanaugh, but he's able to come away with the puck. Good shoulder fake to free that one up. And it's chipped out of play. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Wildcats. This is Tavares. Shot off the faceoff dot there is sticked away. High lob attempt, collision at center ice, bounces off a couple of players. And a good stick there by Wilmington. This is thrown on, rather. That was Tavares that could not get it away. Second try would not go. Bagtaz, big hit there by Bagtaz. Will lead to a penalty for interference. It looked like he had made contact as the puck was there, but an interference penalty is the call. Looked to be a clean hit, but officials said no, and we'll get another look at that Greenfield power play that is 1 for 2 tonight. We'll see if the Green Wave can maybe get a little bit of momentum back, as you can feel it in this arena. Definitely below us to the right on the Wilmington bench, and now the fans are up in the fan section. Face off one in the defensive zone. Wilmington with it, that's Allard, try to backhand up. He gets some help from a teammate to clear that puck. Back down to Allard. He'll kill off some time and throw that one all the way down cross corner, where it's played behind the net by Johnston. Message is simple from the Wilmington bench. Throw as much time as this penalty off, and subsequently the game clock. Slapped all the way down, that was Peralt. Johnson plays it again behind his own net. He'll leave it for Zronig, who works through the center of his defensive zone. He'll push it ahead to Laurie. Stepped into there nicely. That was Peralt again. He's had a strong penalty kill so far. That one flung all the way down on net, sticked aside by Johnston, as it was Allard again on the clear, and taken back by Luciano. He'll work up the left side. Tries to cut through and does. Dropped off a pass here. That one, attempt to Ciano would not go. That one shot on, they score! That was Laurie. It was only a matter of time. You wondered if he would find the back of the net. 17 of those in the regular season. And the second power play goal of the afternoon gets Greenfield right back in this game, 4-3. That was a low shot that quickly came off the stick of Laurie. You wonder if reaction-wise Thompson even saw that puck with how quickly it came off the stick of the Green Wave defenseman. Face off one here and taken back by Green Wave. Pushed back in deep by McGillivray. He's able to keep it in. Strong on the stick there. And dumps it back down where Pruner takes it. Out to the point, Bagtaz with it. That one thrown on, looking for a tip in front, but it caught the body of Johnston. It was McGillivray in front looking for the tip. This is Murphy in the face-off dot for the Wildcats. He scored their most recent goal to make it a 4-2 game at the time. Archer comes off the half wall with it here out to the point. Bagtaz pushes it back in deep. Archer with it, gives chase with Murphy. Anderson with it, his slap shot on high, never got through. And a 2-on-2 up the ice. Pareda able to stick his way through. Good defensive play there by Anderson, but he loses an edge. Pareda could not get a pass attempt away. Archer comes to the rescue to free that puck up. And now McGillivray able to skate, 1 against 2. He'll take it wide, throw one on. That may have caught Johnson by surprise, but he's able to stick it away. Back and forth we go here with just over 11 to play. That shot blockered away, up and out of play. A strong save that time by Thompson, as it was Brady Pareda who tried to pick a corner on the rush. No surprise with a pivotal defensive zone faceoff. It is Tavares, the man to take it for Wilmington. He's been phenomenal in the 2 games we've had. Wins another one, but maybe a bit of a premature drop there. So we will reset and do it again here with exactly 11 minutes to play in this third period. Face off one there by Greenfield. That shot from the point was blocked nicely there. Caught the skates of Spencer. And now it's taken away here by Tavares. He'll throw one on, that's sticked aside. Good job by Noah Pareda to knock that one up and out of play. As it was Tavares that went flying up the right side for a bid for his second of the night. Tavares will take this one against Bowman. Offensive zone try here for the Wildcats, and it's won again by Tavares. Back to the point it goes. This is Voner who'll throw one wide. Looking for a deflection in front, but nobody home. Taken behind the Greenfield net by Bowman. He'll push it ahead up the left side. This is Ciano with it. Sticked off the puck there by Cushing as he'll ride him to the end boards. Tavares will come to the rescue. Good move there to get that one ahead to Kyle Spencer. 2-on-2 with Spencer, and it looks to be Archer. That one found its way through. Or rather, it was Camden Gray that had a chance there. That was gloved again by Johnston. This will be Perrault for the Wildcats to take this draw. He wins it to the point, where it's Hawley with it. Settles that puck down and throws it wide. Taken here by Allard. Behind the net, bit of a scrum for it. Wilmington able to come away with it. Allard surveys, throws one, looking for a deflection that did not go. Hawley will backhand that one back in deep. Punch to Perrault. Right out in front, that one kicked away by Johnston. Free puck there, battled for, and taken by Greenfield. That's Pruner with it. Backhanded out by Brady Pareda, but punched back in deep by Wilmington. Gloved there by Johnston. He'll drop it for Pruner, and we play on with under 9.5 to go. Pruner will try the right side. That one's intercepted by Wilmington. Across it goes, looking for Perrault, who just could not settle that puck down. Back to the point it goes. That's Hawley with it. He'll backhand it deep, shakes off a hit, thrown right out in front. Nobody home. Second try effort there for Murphy. Across it goes, Archer able to keep it in deep, Wilmington able to change out. Potential danger chance here. Greenfield, that one thrown middle looking, but could not connect with its intended target. That was Brady Pareda. Back up goes Wilmington. McGillivray able to get that one in deep. Stretch pass here, could not connect. It's kicked out. And backhand to the center for Murphy. He'll push it over the blue line with 8.5 to play. Stretch pass attempt there, would not connect. Bagtaz able to glove that one down and send a couple of Green Waves to the ice. This is pushed ahead to Camden Gray. Camden Gray over the left side. Looks middle, takes it behind. A wraparound try was kicked out. Tavares' try. What a save there with the glove. Not sure how Johnston saw that one as he was falling down, but was able to get it as Wilmington continues to ramp up the pressure with just over 8 to play. We'll see Tavares and Zronig in this face-off circle. Good to go, and another shot attempt by Tavares. This time it was blocked, as Greenfield was wise to that one after a couple of attempts from number 18. Bagdaz could not knock that one down. It'll go all the way down where Beckwith gives chase. Bagdaz wins that race. How physical he's played in this game, I'm not sure that's a guy I want to go into the corner with the couple of hits he has laid so far tonight. This one's punched around through center. Good intercept there by Wilmington as they re-up. Tavares looking middle, could not get that one across to Gray. As Wilmington's able to change out its defensive pairings. This is Cushing with it. They'll work it up the right side to Gray. Gray pestered there momentarily. And a good hit by Pareda, but we'll have an offside. There's a bit of a stalemate there between Pareda and Voner. Neutral zone face-off with just over 7 to play. And what has become a 4-3 game between the Wildcats and the Green Wave. Johnson plays that one behind the back of his net to Noah Pareda. Could not connect up the left side, but maybe a chance here for Brady as a strong play made there by Thompson. A gutsy decision to come that far out to cut off Brady Pareda, who would have had a break. And it was not a shot attempt, but maybe the biggest save of the afternoon from Cameron Thompson so far. Referees will talk about maybe a penalty, as it was Pareda that did go over the top of the Wilmington netminder, but nothing will appear to come out of that, as Thompson was coming out to play the puck. Sean Bowman of Greenfield will look for an explanation at center ice. But it would appear we will continue to play 5-on-5 here. Again, not that there should have been a penalty called anyway, with Thompson coming out to get that puck. Wilmington wins another defensive zone faceoff, and they clear. O'Brien able to backhand it out. It's pushed back in by Greenfield. This is Allard that gives chase. He's pestered by Kalinowski. But Wilmington able to come up, 2-on-2 up the ice they go. Peralt with it. Throws one wide and absorbs a big check there. Kavanaugh plays against Lowry. Lowry will backhand that one open space, but Kavanaugh's there to take it away. He'll throw one on that never made its way through, as it was Noah Pareda that stepped in front of that one. Wilmington with it, tried to center that puck. Out to the point, Allard with it, looks to step into one. His wrist shot, deflected, never made its way through. That's O'Brien that swings it around the back. As it finds its way back out to center to Allard once again. He'll dump that one down as we approach the 6-minute mark of this third period. Wilmington scored early to make it a 4-2 game. A second power play goal for Greenfield as that shot went wide off the stick of what looked to be Nate Murphy. Collision there, we're gonna have another penalty. As this time it is Archer, the unlucky party, it would appear, as he made contact with Luciano and open ice. 2 minutes on Archer for a trip, and that could be a very big penalty because he has been excellent on the kills in the 2 games we've had here. Of course, had the shorthanded goal against Tri-County. Was great on the second penalty kill that Greenfield had. Now they will try to tie things up. Offensive zone faceoff. Won by the Wildcats in the defensive zone. Greenfield able to come away with it. This is Ciano with it. He surveys the area, gets it across. He'll take that one back. Luciano, that one over the net. Second effort try there. That was Bowman on the doorstep, could not get it to go. Lowry with it. He's got the most recent goal in this game. Around the back of the net, Nate Anderson with it. Could not clear as Lowry keeps it in. He'll kick it to the stick. Stays with it. Good play there by Tavares to knock it away. And he will use the entire of the defensive zone to clear that one out as we approach 5 minutes remaining. 1:20 left on the Archer tripping penalty. This is Zronik that works his way in. Stick handles around a couple of checks. And a good poke check there by Allard, but Zronik comes away with it. Looks middle, that one would not go. Greenfield still with it. This is Nico Ciano off the half wall, gets it to the point. That shot over the net. Second try would not go as Zronik's shot went wide. Kept in and punched in deep. Allard able to clear. As it bounces off the stick to Lowry and goes all the way down. Johnston plays it under a minute of power play time left for Greenfield. Able to step up is Gray and intercept that one. He dumps it back in deep. Puck bounces up, Gray with it. He'll knock it down and push it back in deep again, working as a one-man penalty kill in this unit. This is the Greenfield captain with it. He'll drop it off back in the defensive zone. Lucasiano with it. He plays catch and dumps it back to Pruner. Able to step up and intercept here. That looked to be out. A chance though for Zronic. Gets in, throw on, blockered away, up and out of play. As Cameron Thompson's strong third period continues. One of the better chances of the night that Greenfield has had. And the Wilmington netminder was right on that one. We'll see what the strategy is here for the Green Wave with just 4 seconds of power play time remaining. It'll be Beckwith in the face-off dot. And won by Tavares. Slapped all the way around and out. They may have a break here, does Wilmington, with Archer out of the box. That shot on, trickles through. Archer could not get to the loose puck as he was taken out on what was an empty net saving play by Greenfield. Tavares checked down there, bodies flying around all over in the slot. We're gonna have another penalty here on Wilmington, who just got back to 5-on-5. As the chippiness has ramped up with 3:21 to go. Interference is the call on the Wildcats. As I said, there were all sorts of bodies in contact flying around in the offensive zone for the Wildcats. And it was Ryan Archer once again who just got out of the box and had that golden opportunity to score on what would have been an empty net, but he was cleaned out of the blue paint. Did not see who laid the check for Greenfield. But they will set up the power play again, 3:21 to go. This is Bowman to take the face-off. He scored their second goal of the night. Wilmington comes away with the puck. This is Allard again. He'll clear that one down. And Zronic gives chase. He'll look to set it up. As we hit 3 minutes to go. Taken over the blue line by Lowry. He's in the corner still with the puck. Cushing tries to knock him off it, but Lowry's strong into the stick. Looks to the point and gets it there. Zronic with it. He holds, fakes a shot. Tiptoes the line, pushes that one down to Lucasiano. He'll come off the half wall, look to shoot. And that one got a piece of Thompson, who was screened in front, threw the right shoulder at it and was able to knock it up and out of play. With 1:18 remaining on the interference penalty to Archer. We'll keep an eye on the Greenfield net as well. If they decide to pull Johnston, maybe give themselves a 6-on-4 opportunity here, down a goal. Stalemate the faceoff. That one, a shot attempt by Nico Ciano, was kicked to the side, never made its way through, and cleared once again by Allard. Zronic overskates the puck, but's able to drop that one off. As Lucasiano makes his way over the faceoff dot. Easy entrance there to the offensive zone. He looks. No movement in the Greenfield net yet. Surveys the offensive zone, does Lucasiano. Shot whiffed on that one, and it's stolen away by O'Brien. And another good clear. That'll find its way down to Johnston as Tavares gives chase. He'll look to kill some more time. Off comes off. Could not get a shot away. Wilmington bench wanted a call as there was a lot of stick contact by the looks of things, but we play on. Ciano's shot kicked away by Thompson again as he flexed the left pad on another big save. 12 seconds left on the penalty. 1.5 to go in the game. And Wilmington comes away with it. Murphy has it in his own zone. He will clear all the way down. That's the end of Archer's penalty. 1:20 to go in the game. Greenfield with it. We'll see if they can get this puck in deep. If maybe now they pull the goalie. He's looking to go, and Johnston does. Puck in deep. It's Voner with it. He avoids a big collision. This one not out. Kept in by Pruner. That shot never made its way through. Archer at the center dot. May have a chance at an empty net goal here. That one stopped. Chipped it on. Just wide. Greenfield able to re-up. Archer with it. Peralt will dump that one in deep. 6-on-5 we play with 40 seconds to go. Both teams trying to be smart with their changes in crunch time here. Over the side. That wouldn't block it away again. Pops up in the air. Loose puck. Covered. Thompson somehow saw that one again. And some extracurriculars after the whistle. With 24 seconds to play. That puck hung in the air what felt like forever. But the Wilmington netminder, who has been excellent in this third period, was arguably their biggest penalty killer on that most recent penalty. Able to stand tall and find that loose puck. And set up maybe the most important defensive zone faceoff of Wilmington's season with a 4-3 lead and 24.4 to play. It'll be Tavares to take the defensive zone face-off for the Wildcats. It would have been Bowman to take it for Greenfield, but they will use their timeout. Again, the winner of this one moves on to the round of 8. And they will have either number 12 Abington or number 5 Winthrop waiting for them. It's been a high-flying third period. Started off with a goal from Nate Murphy that gave the Wildcats a 4-2 lead at the time. Greenfield was able to answer back with Jack Lowry getting on the scoreboard. And he was their regular season leader in goals. Wilmington had done a very good job up until that point of keeping him off the score sheet. As they look to close this one out, it'll be Tavares, O'Brien, Camden Gray, the captain, Colin Allard. And we'll see who the other defenseman is for Wilmington. Greenfield skates back from their bench after their timeout. It'll be Bowman to take the face-off against Tavares. Have a conversation in front of the Wilmington bench as we wait for the drop of this puck. Biggest defensive zone face-off of the season for Wilmington. Biggest offensive zone face-off for the Green Wave. And they win it momentarily. Tavares able to step through. Allard kills a couple extra seconds, clears that one down. Wilmington may have a break here as they touch the puck, and it'll be a penalty on a high stick. It is Bardwell who was down on the knee right at center ice. They're going to say, I beg your pardon, the puck was played with a high stick. With the reaction of Bardwell, I maybe thought that he tried to sell a high sticking penalty and may have gotten one, but 15 seconds to go. Bowman and Tavares once again. It's been these two all afternoon, and it's won again by Wilmington. Tavares takes it behind his net. Looks for help. 8 seconds to go. Stalemate on the boards. That one able to find its way out. Allard plays it. One final clear. 3-2-1. As Wilmington jumps over the bench, we have a scrum in the corner. Maybe not the wisest decision for Greenfield, as you can't really tell if that is a celebration in the corner for them or if Zronig caught the brunt of a couple of extracurriculars after the whistle. Did not see who the Wilmington player was that he checked down. Nonetheless, this one is over. Wilmington has a 4-3 win, and they have a date in the round of 8. with, once again, either number 12 Abington or number 5 Winthrop. Again, as the final horn sounds here for the final time at the Breakaway Ice Center in Tewksbury. Wilmington takes this one 4-3. For everyone at Wilmington Community Television, I'm Ryan Savaggio, and we thank you for tuning in to today's action. We will hope to see you on the next broadcast. Thought we were done here. I beg your pardon. There is a conversation going on below us at the penalty box as the referees have all come together. Thought this one may have been over. Wilmington jumped off the bench to celebrate what would be a 4-3 victory if we are done. The fans that headed for the exits are now circling back as we try to figure out what is going on below us. And again, there wasn't a goal, so we're just determining if Wilmington comes away with a 4-3 victory or if there is a couple of extra seconds on the clock. As Bowman is down on a knee in front for Greenfield, trying to get an explanation. Meanwhile, Wilmington congratulates their goaltender on what was an excellent third period. There were penalties called, 2 on Wilmington. That'll be Max Bagtaz and Emmerich O'Brien going to the bench. According to the referees below us, as they explain it to the Wilmington players who all will make their way back to their bench, there will be 1 second left on the clock. Looking around this rink, everyone between the players, the student section, and just the other fans in attendance, everyone tries to figure out what is going on. Bagtaz and O'Brien will skate off. Their afternoon is done. No point to put them in the box with 1 second remaining. We'll have an empty net for the Green Wave. And you got to think the only thing they can do here is try to shoot this puck off the face-off. As we'll do Bowman and Tavares again. As we have another stoppage. Sounds like a door will not close below us. Now we are good, it would appear. As Wilmington a second away from a trip to the round of 8. This is very reminiscent of the Tri-County matchup where we had a lot of stoppages and a lot of conversations. Trying to figure out exactly who needs to be where, what needs to get done, as Tavares and Bowman just wait at the face-off dot to get this underway. So just to give the explanation as we listen in here to the referee talking to the Wilmington bench, it would appear we think they'll play 6-on-3 due to the 2 penalties taken right at the end of the, what we thought was right at the end of the game by Bagtaz and O'Brien. So now things get a little bit more interesting. With 1 second to go, face-off is jumped on by Wilmington, and now we are final. They jump over the bench again to celebrate with Cameron Thompson, who again had an excellent third period, kept this game 4-3 when it got dicey. And one final look, we are sure this one is over. Wilmington has advanced to the round of 8, and again, they will play either number 12 Abington or number 5 Winthrop. For everyone here at Wilmington Community Television, I'm Ryan Savaggio. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for putting up with this craziness at the end of this game once again, and we hope to see you on the next broadcast.